Good evening. Behind me here is where we keep our chickens during the winter. Right now they are up there in a chicken tractor that we move multiple times a day to continuously give them fresh grazing. But we always kind of like to have space, stationary space available should we need to leave town, should we somebody gets hurt and can't pull the tractor, or we just need a break. And also we bring them back in here because we use a deep bedding system. So if we were using a deep bedding system, we want the chickens to come back in and kind of stir everything up and help break big pieces down. So it is time to remove the plastic. So we kind of have like a high tunnel made out of cattle panels, track, and greenhouse plastic and wiggle wire. So we need to take off the wiggle wire, we need to remove the plastic. We also use this cattle panel trellis to plant on. So the chicken coop needs to move that way so that the chickens are only going to have that space in that direction, and then kind of just set up some shade and that kind of thing. So that's what we're doing right tonight, or I'm doing. Maybe my husband can help me once he gets home from soccer practice, coaching soccer practice, that is. But I'll show you what I've learned about wiggle wire in the past couple of years. It's pretty cool. My husband has worked in greenhouses before, so this is something they use to secure the plastic on a greenhouse or a high tunnel or hoop house or any of those kind of things, I believe. It's really cool. So let's take a look. So this is the wiggle wire right here, and you literally like wiggle it into the track or wiggle it out. So here's an end. My husband said it's always important to leave the end piece out to be able to remove it. Now that was just kind of there to finish the end. So now we need to go down this way, and we're just going to wiggle this back out. Let's tilt you up a little bit. So one of the challenges is not falling over. One of the challenges of using wiggle wire is storing it, because it's one of those things, it's like Christmas lights. Once you get a pile of these, especially the ones that have been used and are like bent and twisted, they're really easy to get really tangled. So I'm going to kind of lay them out separately, and when Luke gets home, have him give me advice as to the best way to proceed without making an ever-loving mess. So I think I'm going to set you guys up kind of on time lapse here, because it's like 8:40 at night and I need to get this done. I need to get some watering done, and I'd like to plan a couple things and I don't know, be a mom tonight. We'll see. Okay, let's go.